Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj on November 2nd, 2021 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Yati Satavan Mande
Sri Gurum Dinatarinam
Parananda Madhavam
Sri Chaitanya Vishwalam
Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today we will continue with the compilation of Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled as Sanatan Goswami considers his last piece of material attraction gone. Under the section, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructs Sanatan Goswami in the science of the absolute truth. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.72.
মধ্যাহ্নে তপন মিশ্র গৃহে প্রভুর ভোজন সনাতনের প্রভু ভক্ত শেষ প্রাপ্তি মধ্যাহ্ন করিয়া প্রভু গেলা ভিক্ষা করিবারে সনাতনে লইয়া গেলা তপন মিশ্রের ঘরে.
After bathing at noon, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the house of Tapan Mishra for lunch. He took Sanatan Goswami with him.
Nanda Swami ate Lord Chaitanya's remnants.
Sanatan Goswami ate Lord Chaitanya's remnants. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.73.
পাদ প্রক্ষালন করি ভিক্ষাতে বসিলাম সনাতনে ভিক্ষা দেহ মিশ্রে কহিলা.
After washing his feet, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat down for lunch. He asked Tapan Mishra to supply Sanatan Goswami lunch also. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.74.
মিশ্র কহে সনাতনের কিছু কৃত্য আছে তুমি ভিক্ষা করো প্রসাদ তারে দিবেও পাছে.
Tapan Mishra then said, Sanatan has some duty to perform. Therefore, he cannot accept lunch now. At the conclusion of the meal, I shall supply Sanatan with some remnants.
Nanda Swami take the remnants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So Sanatan Goswami would take the remnants of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Therefore, using this excuse, Tapan Mishra had.
So therefore he is using this excuse that Tapan Mishra had.
Told Lord Chaitanya, take the prasad first.
And told Lord Chaitanya to take prasad first. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.75.
ভিক্ষা করে মহাপ্রভু বিশ্রাম করিলাম মিশ্র প্রভু শেষ পাত্র সনাতনে দিলাম.
After eating, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took rest for a while. Tapan Mishra then gave Sanatan Goswami the remnants of food left by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Nanda Swami was considering himself blessed to get the prasadam remnants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So Sanatan Goswami was considering himself blessed to get the prasadam remnants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.76.
মিশ্র সনাতনে দিলা নতুন বসন বস্ত্র নাহি নীলাতেহ করে নিবেদন.
When Tapan Mishra offered Sanatan Goswami a new cloth, he did not accept it. Instead, he spoke as follows. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.77.
বৈষ্ণবোচ্ছিষ্ট পুরাতন বসন গ্রহণে সনাতনের ইচ্ছা। মোরে বস্ত্র দিতে যদি তোমারও হয় মন, নিজ পরিধান এক দেহ পুরাতন।
If you want to give me some cloth according to your desire, please give me an old cloth you have used.
So Sanatana Goswami didn't want to accept a new cloth.
So Sanatan Goswami didn't want to accept a new cloth.
He was happy to receive a remnant
He was happy to receive a remnant
cloth used by Tapanamishra.
remnant cloth used by Tapanamishra. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.78.
এক খণ্ড বস্ত্রকে দুই খণ্ড বহির্বাস ও তদোচিত ডোর কৌপুনের বিভাগ, তবে মিশ্র পুরাতন এক ধুতি দিলাম, দেহ দুই বহির্বাস কৌপিন করিলাম।
When Tapan Mishra gave Sanatan Goswami a used dhoti, Sanatan immediately tore it into pieces to make 2 sets of outer cloth and underwear.
Sanatana Goswami was dressing like a Babaji,
So Sanatan Goswami was dressing like a Babaji,
only taking half a dhoti,
only taking half a dhoti
and a coffin.
and a coffin.
So he was very austere.
So he was very austere. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.79.
মহারাষ্ট্রীয় বিপ্রসহ সনাতনের মিলন। মহারাষ্ট্রীয় দ্বিজে প্রভু মিলাইলা সনাতনে, সেই বিপ্র তারে কইল মহানিমন্ত্রণে।
When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduced the Maharashtrian Brahmana to Sanatan, the Brahmana immediately invited Sanatan Goswami for full meals.
Maharashtrian Brahman who was assisting Lord Chaitanya
The Maharashtrian Brahmin who was assisting Lord Chaitanya
in his journey to Prayag and Varanasi.
in his journey to Prayag and Varanasi,
He was introduced to Sanatana Goswami.
he was introduced to Sanatan Goswami.
Immediately he wanted to serve Sanatana Goswami.
Immediately he wanted to serve Sanatan Goswami,
Invited him to take full meal at his house.
inviting him to take full meal at his house. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.80.
কাশী বাসকালে সনাতনকে বিপ্রের স্বগৃহে প্রত্যাহ নিমন্ত্রণ। সনাতন তুমি যাবৎ কাশীতে রহিবা, তাবৎ আমার ঘরে ভিক্ষা যে করিবা।
The Brahmana said, "My dear Sanatan, as long as you remain at Kashi, please accept lunch at my place."
So Maharashtrian Brahman was very eager to serve Sanatana Goswami.
So the Maharashtrian Brahmin was very eager to serve Sanatan Goswami.
He invited him to come for prasadam.
He invited him to come for prasadam. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.81.
সনাতনের স্থূল ভিক্ষায় অসম্মতি, মাধুকরী ভিক্ষায় ইচ্ছা। সনাতন কহে আমি মাধুকরী করিব, ব্রাহ্মণের ঘরে কেনে একত্র ভিক্ষা লব।
Sanatan replied, "I shall practice the process of Madhukari. Why should I accept full meal in the house of a Brahman?" Purport by His Divinity Srila Prabhupada. The word Madhukari comes from the word Madhukara, which refers to bees collecting honey from flower to flower. A Madhukari is a saintly person or a mendicant who does not accept a full meal at one house but begs from door to door, taking a little food from each outholder's place. In this way, he does not overeat or give householders unnecessary trouble. A person in the renounced order may beg but not cook. His begging should not be a burden for the householders. The Madhukari process is strictly be followed by a Babaji. That is one who has attained the Paramahamsa stage. This practice is still current in Vrindavan, and there are many places where alms are offered. Unfortunately, there are many beggars who have come to Vrindavan to accept alms but not follow the principles of Sanatan Goswami. People try to imitate him and lead an idle life by practicing Madhukari. It is almost impossible to strictly follow Sanatan Goswami or Rupa Goswami. It is better to accept food offered to Krishna in the temple than to try to imitate Sanatan Goswami and Rupa Goswami. Yuktahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapno bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. Who is regulated in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation, and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. The ideal sannyasi strictly follows the ways practiced by the Goswamis.
As recommended here, we should not imitate
So it is recommended.
Rupa and Sanatan Goswamis.
So it is recommended here that we should not imitate Rupa and Sanatan Goswamis.
Do begging from door to door.
To do begging from door to door.
Better we take prasadam in the temple.
Better we take prasadam in the temple.
And this way we can achieve Krishna consciousness.
In this way we can achieve Krishna consciousness.
Rupa and Sanatan, they were going begging door to door.
Rupa and Sanatan, they were going begging door to door. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.82.
সনাতনের যুক্ত বৈরাগ্যে প্রভুর আনন্দ। সনাতনের বৈরাগ্যে প্রভুর আনন্দ অপার। ভোট কম্বল পানে প্রভু চাহে বারে বার।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt unlimited happiness to observe Sanatan Goswami's strict following of the principles of sannyas. However, he repeatedly glanced at the woolen blanket Sanatan Goswami was wearing.
I saw Goswami was having some attachment
So Sanatan Goswami
on his woolen blanket.
Sanatan Goswami was having some attachment for his woolen quintal.
And Lord Chaitanya was looking at the blanket.
So Lord Chaitanya was looking at the blanket.
Lord Chaitanya could see what attachment he may have.
So Lord Chaitanya was seeing what attachment he may have.
So he wanted to do everything to please Krishna.
So he wanted to do everything to please Krishna. Thus ends the part 1 of the chapter entitled Sanatan Goswami considers his last piece of material attraction gone. Under the section, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructs Sanatan Goswami in the science of absolute truth. Hare Krishna.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.